This is for all you multi-talented, multitasking, multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless feet will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good.
Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort. Prepare for a journey.
Well. Hello to you, and you. Welcome in to another edition of Braylon Lee's Virtual Tour Live. Child, there's a lot going on in the world today. And if you did not see the news that dropped, believe me, we got another show at 10 o'clock. So y'all are getting 4 shows in one day today. Okay, listen. Because this news needs to be covered. There's a way to cover it. And believe me, we're going to get into it because at this point, like y'all, it's been an L for the president we have since the beacon. And shout out to Wintake Talks from January 20th to now. And we got 3 more years of this ish. So we'll talk about that tonight. But meanwhile, in the meantime, between time, we're here to talk about these versions. Okay. Higher is waiting. Low is available. But either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. Yes, indeed. There you see that virtual tour background. Yes, you do. You hear the virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And then there is, hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all of you here in the building. Y'all, let's get to it. 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 Because there was a lot that went down, okay? So we start off with Deanne in Los Angeles, 35 years old. So we check in with, her and see how Alex and Deanne's, date went. And after the date, of course, there was an Instagram check. He plays volleyball. He, went to college. And Alex is 24. She's 35. First of all, I don't think that's too bad of an age. I really don't. Like, I'm 30, right? So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, right? So 26, 25, that's not bad at all, right? So 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. Okay, I see where Deanne is going now. But, listen, you connected with him, right? So, if anything, go on some dates. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? Because let me tell you something. There are some 20-year-olds that got 40-year-old mindset. There's some 40-year-olds with a 20-year mindset, right? So, just keep it at a buck. So, Deanne goes to check in with Tammi, right? She's the matchmaker. And so, Tammi has has signed up Deanne for this thing called Updating. Now, if you don't know what Updating is, it's basically a live dating show in front of a live audience. So you are blindfolded, okay? And they bring out another person, and it's a blind date in front of people. Like you're asking questions and all that stuff, and you don't know who she looks like, who he looks like, right? So there is that. So then we go to Hollywood, California with Somali. And, her and Wayne have been talking for 2 hours, and the producers are trying to just let her know that baby Wayne's just trying to help you see a different perspective. And here's the thing, right? I feel for Somali because, when you grow up in a culture where, it's this, that, and the third, otherwise do as I say, or there's consequences, right? That can be extremely terrifying, right? So this is her first time really, let her freak flag, even raise up. Not even fly, I can't even fly, but just to kind of get the flag up. This is her first time doing that. So I definitely feel for her. But Somali also says that she doesn't want to live with regret. So Wayne is not trying to be annoying or badgering. And I feel like Wayne has actually been very steady, right? I never knew a sexual surrogate could exist for, people who, have a hard time with intimacy and sex, but it makes sense to me. You go to a therapist for your mental health. There's got to be somebody that you can go to for therapy for sex. That's a sexual therapist. But to have an accountability partner for sex, I think that's a great thing, right? So Somali does feel safe, and she wants Wayne to massage her back. And Wayne was like, I want to make sure that you actually want this, because it's kind of feels like a weird space. You're just upset with me, so I don't want to get mixed signals. And it was a sincere request. So good for Somali. I was very, 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 very good. So now we're in Pennsylvania, reading Pennsylvania, right? So Alex, 34, there's a pool game going on with his sisters, Courtney and Samantha. And they're at this Italian restaurant. And so Alex is like, how do you move on after being friend zoned? And here's the thing, right? It never is cool to be friend zoned, but also too, your life isn't over. It's not. You just feel like it's over because of the connection, right? And what I would say to you, Alex, is this, man. It took you this long, right? 34 years to live life, and you're still here. So if you can live for 34 years, moving on is not going to be difficult. But hey, everything's in the eye of the beholder, right? So Lauren is another connection that he had from the tantric dating, and she has a daughter, and she is the woman version of him, right? And I totally understand what that means, because I have someone that I talk to, and I feel like they are the male version of me. They are bold, they are loud, but they're also very reserved. I'll put it like this. You know how there's couples where when you walk into a room, rather they're supposed to be together? That's me and this person. sincerely. Just being around her makes me relax, and me being around her makes me relax, and her being around me makes me relax, right? So it's that type of energy, right? And of course, I do talk to other people as well, but I definitely get what he means with a woman version of him. So the sisters want him to learn from Andrea. Now here's the thing. I don't think Andrea's done with Alex as of yet. I don't think so, because I feel like there's a genuine connection to them. And she was understanding of Alex being a virgin, right? So I'm not going to count Andrea out just yet, right? So we'll see. We'll see. She's going to be away for a month and a half in Egypt, so we'll see. So then we're in Jacksonville, Florida with Rhasha, who's 42. She's went to a BDSM club. She's been spanked. She's won a couple of dates, but she feels disappointed because she hasn't really been fulfilled. And here's the thing. You are in a discovery expedition of what joy, pleasure, and satisfaction means to you. Sorry, my eye is just messing with the child. But anyway, you're on a journey of discovery to see what can be. And honestly, just enjoy it. Sincerely, here's the thing. I believe that everybody has the right to do what they want to do. If you want to be a virgin, cool. If you want to, be a garden tool, cool. Just be a responsible garden tool. Don't just go spreading yourself just because you're trying to find a release. That's just idiotic, because soul ties are real. And also, too, you do not want to have a soul tie for 18 years that you want to get rid of. Because there's some options out here for women that will make you thank God that you're single. If you're a man, there's some options for men that'll make you thank God that you're single if you're a woman. Okay, it's on both sides. It's not bad men, it's not bad women, it's the people we pick that are bad, okay? Lord Jesus. And, honestly, to tell you the truth, I'll just say this when it comes to this show. What I love about this show is that they are not having to push the truth to get people to believe them. If you have to say to your audience, go see for yourself, then what you said was shit. And you told a fucking lie. Just saying, keeping it a buck, all these people, Alex, Rhasha, Deanne, and Somali, they are out here with their truth full. They're not saying, look, go see for yourself. Look at my room. Look at my journals. If you don't believe that I'm a virgin, go see for yourself. They're not having to tell people to believe them. They're taking responsibility for their truth. Moving on. Now, with that being said, we're with Dr. Cross. And, Dr. Cross, asked Rhasha how she's feeling, all that stuff. And she talked about Jeremy, how she feels that, she's bigger than him and he's not going to be that aggressive. And, Dr. Cross says that you're doing a lot of judging. And that's blocking out potential joy for you. Because you have coupled your perspective of what you want with Orn. And you are utilizing your marriage to hurt other people. And I'm like, I need Dr. Cross to host this reunion. And listen, I think I'm the greatest of all time in hosting. Okay, in my own head, I do. Okay, everybody believes they're great. They're the greatest of all time in something in their own head. If they don't say that to you, they're lying. Okay, but what I love about Dr. Cross is that she's open to understand, but she's firm in being able to understand the quiet part that's not being said and help you navigate to recognize, even though there's confusion, don't deny your confusion and your humanity, because you have the right to be free. I love that. Shout out to Dr. Cross. Shout out to Dr. Cross. Shout out to Dr. Cross for sure. And Dr. Cross says, I want you to increase your intimacy, not just with your friends and family, but with people, right? And the new guy canceled twice. What were the reasons, Rhasha? Okay, listen. So then we're back in Los Angeles, California. It's time for updating. And, there has been second dates after the show. So even if you don't get somebody, from the show, there has been people that get a date from the show because the audience can go up to that person as well, right? And all that stuff. So she's never had a boyfriend. Deanne's never had a boyfriend, and she doesn't want to settle. 2017 is the last time she hooked up. It was just kissing, and she's a virgin, and she's 35. Now, first of all, I will say to Deanne, that was very brave of you to say that. Not just on national television, but on that format of the show, because updating it is blind. Okay, like it's basically like Braylon's Virtual Tour Live, but it's a dating show. Like you're blindfolded, you're sitting down on a stool, and the comedians just start asking questions, and it is what it is. Hey, Justine Bow, great evening to you, my friend. Always good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Love you, love you, love you. Value. Appreciate you for sure. Justine Bow's good people, everybody. She is. So with that being said, I do really appreciate that Deanne said, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. And she was definitely uncomfortable on that stage. I can definitely tell she does not have any stage presence, but she was a trooper through that. I will definitely say that. So after all that, we're back in Reading, Pennsylvania. Lauren meets Courtney, Sam, and Ryan. Ryan is a friend of Alex. Courtney and Sam, or Samantha, are the sisters of Alex. So Courtney is happy for Alex. Lauren is surprised for the second date that, you know, she's meeting the sisters. And I feel that, you know what I mean? I feel that for a relationship. I feel like maybe, 6 months in, 9 months in, maybe you should meet the family. Because like the second date, that's a little much. That's a little much, right? Because as you are getting older, you don't want to keep bringing somebody around as a friend. You want to bring somebody as your wife, as your husband, right? So, but hey, then some people are just like Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell, or Winfrey and Stedman, and they have been together forever, and it just works, right? So this is 2025, so everything is in the eye of the beholder. So Alex, so Lauren likes Alex and their banter, and Lauren is an IT compliance specialist, right? So Alex hits the bullseye, and Lauren wants to see Alex again. So this is good. I'm very, very excited about that. That's good. I'm rooting for Alex. I am rooting for Alex. I'm rooting for Rhasha. I'm rooting for Somali. Deanne, you still got to prove yourself, child, because you are a headache. You are. You absolutely are a headache. Okay. All right. Moving on. So then we're back in Jacksonville, Florida. Rhasha talks with Jessica. Jessica is her freaky friend that knows a lot about sex. And there's a new guy named William, right? And so, William was cool with the fact that Rhasha is a virgin, and Rhasha kissed him on the cheek. And at this place, Secrets Hideaway Resort and Spa, is not nudist. It's not a nudist resort, but you can be. And Rhasha feels like, the resort's going to be like a person with another person. And it's just going to be legs and arms. And it's going to look like a monster. And I'm just like, Rhasha, are you talking about octopus? Different tentacles, suction cups, suctioning up things. I have to do this now. I have to do this now. Unfortunately, I have to. I know y'all not gonna like me for this, but it is what it is. I don't know what you want me to do. I do not know what you want me to do. Give me a moment. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see here. I have to do it. So I'm gonna need a friend of mine to help me out with this one. Okay, I'm gonna need a friend of mine to help me out with this one. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, good sir.
Come out the closet and stop keeping a secret and let the world know, if it had not been for the Lord that was on my side, I would have been, I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you were at your wit's end? That is my point of view. Because my point of view in the Easter story is relational. But from God's perspective, it is quite transactional. The word redemption is in its nature transactional.
There it is. So Rhasha is trying to get a transactional relationship of not being a virgin, but she wants to eventually have a relational relationship. Thank you, Bishop T.D. Jakes, for your commentary on Rhasha and virgins. Only on TLC. Okay, let's move on. So, anyway, Mom and Dar are fighting back and forth, and the mom is like, why are you doing this? And you know, her daughter, Rhasha's sister, saying like, listen, she is grown, she can do what she want to do, maybe this might help her. And then Rhasha, you say you got gray hair on your cooch. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, all right then, we're just gonna keep it all the way buck, huh? She said it so bluntly. I'm like, okay, well, there it is. So then we're back in Hollywood. I know, right? What a transition we're about to make. So we go from Jacksonville, Florida, back to Hollywood, California with Somali, and the massage is going good. And there's a oh moan, okay? So good for that, and Somali was feeling the pressure relieved, which is good, which is a good thing, right? And I think what Wayne is trying to do is like, let's just get you feeling yourself for yourself before you add any connections to it. And I like that method that Wayne is using. So Wayne is feeling optimistic. And as to hold Somali's hands as he is saying how he is feeling optimistic, and Somali is proud of herself, and then Wayne asks for a hug. So a massage and a hug. Very well done. Very, very, very well done. I am so proud of Somali, right? So back in Los Angeles, California with Deanne, and the question gets asked, how many partners has this show had? And then the comedian says, more people than you have had sex with. I'm like, damn. Now, would I have said this as the host of the show? Yes. Listen, it's called entertainment, okay? She is the one that is on the stage, okay? My job is to take the inch and make it a mile. We got 60 minutes with this damn stage and this audience. We gotta make something work here, okay? She asked the question. I gave a damn answer. So then Conrad comes out. He's moved from LA to New York, and he's open to finding love in so many words. Deanne wants kids, and Conrad wants kids as well, and his brother was adopted, so maybe 3 biological kids and 1 adopted kid. So I thought that was sweet. Deanne is liking Conrad's personality, but she hopes that he's physically attractive as well. Conrad is happy with what he sees. So is Deanne. And then at the end of it, close both of your eyes. Would you want to go on a date with them? Yes or no? And both of them do thumbs up. So I'm like, Deanne is cracking. Yeah. She's got a personality under that cold heart. She's not at Grinch level yet. Like, her heart is at level 1, right? So the Grinch heart grew 3 sizes that day. So hopefully by the end of the show, it'll be at 3 sizes. But right now it's at, I'm not gonna say it's at stage 1. I'm gonna say it's at stage 0.5. So this is her heart right here. This is how little her heart is right now. It's there. I get a little bit bigger here, a little bit bigger here, a little more defined, and then we might have a whole heart show. That grew 3 sizes. Okay. So anyway, back in Jacksonville, Florida, with Rhasha and Jessica. William is the newest one, right? So she's talking with Jessica as they're on their way to Secret's Hideaway Resort and Spa. And, the producer asked, are you and William talking about BDSM? There's no BDSM talking. Will you have, sex with him? And Rhasha says that they're heading in the right direction. And Rhasha sends an invite to me. So, it just so that's very, very cool. So every room at Secret's Hideaway Resort and Spa is themed, right? So in the preview, Conrad and Deanne do a date. It looks like it's going well, so that's good. Then Alex and Lauren, they have a weekend in a couple's suite. So Alex, it looks like he might get some. Okay, room for Alex here. William comes, right? But will Rhasha be coming? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get to that episode tomorrow. Okay, get to that episode tomorrow. Then Somali is going to a priestess healer, and she is having mental contractions. And it looks like the birthing process of Somali sexuality might be happening. Ladies and gentlemen, that is The Virgins Season 1, Episode 5, Stealing Home After Show. How did I do? Did I cover everything? I believe I did. Leave your comments in the live chat, of course. And if you're on the replay, leave your comments below. The words of my friend Rob before you head out the door. Okay, so we're going to take a little commercial break. We'll be back with more Braylon's Virtual Tour Live right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
I got a question for you. What does this city know about luxury? Huh? What does a town that's been to hell and back know about the finer things in life? Well, I'll tell you, more than most. You see, it's the hottest fires that make the hardest steel. Add hard work and conviction, and the know-how that runs generations deep in every last one of us. That's who we are. That's our story. Now, it's probably not the one you've been reading in papers, the one being written by folks who've never even been here and don't know what we're capable of. Because when it comes to luxury, it's as much about where it's from as who it's for. Now, we're from America, but this isn't New York City, or the Windy City, or Sin City, and we're certainly no one's Emerald City.
This is the Motor City, and this is what we do.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General, author, ruler, man. legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Braylon's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here in the building. Here we are live on tour. Just got your show together for tonight at 10 o'clock. We're going to talk about it. Yeah, we are. We're going to talk about it. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. We're going to talk about it. Because, child, it is so interesting. Yeah. 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 I mean, just my Lord. Yeah. It's that day today. And it's just Wednesday. Like, chat. Yeah. Child, it is it's something. Oh my Lord. Yeah. That's where we are. Welcome in, everybody. We are live on tour. Talked about versions. Good episode. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be caught up with the whole show. Episode 6 will be tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern. So get ready for that. That should be a good time. And then we'll be all caught up. And then, of course, tonight at 8:30, we have 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love, our after show review. Okay. And then at 10 o'clock, a very special edition of Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. 4 shows in one day. That's how we throw that over here, okay? But we'll talk about it. Like I said, it's going to be a very adult, grown, responsible conversation. Because this needs to be said. It needs to be said. It needs to be said. So it is what it is. And, yeah. Can't really do too much on this one. You can't really do too much on this one. So yeah, we got a lot to talk about tonight. We have a lot to talk about tonight. So yep. But like I said, I'm pulling for Somali, Alex, and Rhasha. I am still, right? I am still on the fence about Deanne. I'm still on the fence about Deanne because she's a headache to me. She truly is a headache to me. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I feel like she is trying to go after Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect doesn't exist. And I don't think she's ever been deflated because she's always got her way. And listen, not every person is going to be kind, loving, and gracious to you about your history. So if you want somebody to be a friend, you have to show yourself friendly. And I don't think Deanne knows how to do that. I just don't. So hopefully she'll change. But if she doesn't, it'll be her own fault. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, a lot going on. I mean, good Lord Jesus. Man, oh man, oh man. Like I said, this is sad. This is really, well, not sad for the rest of us who vote for Kamala, but it's really sad for people who vote for they got what they got. Like, y'all gotta deal with it now. So it's gonna be quite interesting tonight at 10 o'clock. So yesterday, actually, let me show you what we got coming up here. Hang on, let me show y'all. Oh, no, let me go back. Just saw something I could add to the show. For tonight at 10 o'clock here. Let me see. Yep. That show. Man. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're gonna have a good show tonight at 10 o'clock. Oh my God. Y'all, here's the thing that I love about our channel so much is that when you think we're done, we're not. Because there's always something else to add to the show. Yeah. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. This is so good. So this is what happens when you actually expand yourself organically, not forcing yourself to do it just so that way you won't look like you're a grifter or a panhandler or a virtual homeless person that got kicked out of your own home because you couldn't follow community guidelines. But hey, live how you want to live, be how you want to be, move how you want to move, child. Just don't complain when consequences come down on you. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, but yes, indeed, all that relates to the MAGA supporters as well. So yeah, we'll talk about all this tonight at 10 o'clock. Oh Lord. Get that there. Oh man, hopefully you guys had a good Wednesday. I can't believe it's already Wednesday. My Lord Jesus. And by the way, that talk about Chantel and Jackie Christie is taking over everywhere. Do you hear me? It's taking over. I mean, you know, reality TV is that portal where you don't want to go through it, but you know that on the other side is something interesting, so you got to see what it is. That's where we are with reality TV, right? So, but like I said, there are some shows like this where I remember when I reviewed the reviewed the trailer, right? But man, this show right here is so. When I watched the trailer of the show, I didn't know if I would like it or not, but I actually like the show. I sincerely like this show because this is a cast with some life to it. You know what I mean? Now, sometimes with virgins, they don't want to do anything, but I like the fact that they are being completely honest with themselves. And you know, it is what it is. So it's awesome. It really, really is. Get David Packman in here. Or we believe we won't have a lot of content to do today. A lot of content. No, come on. There we go. There we go. Like I said, I am just flabbergasted. Just wow. Okay, update the links here. We are good. We are good. So, yes, indeed, everybody. All right, we'll take one more commercial break here, and then we'll be back with more right after this. Roll it.
Come with me if you want to live a more delicious life.
Oh, maybe we should get in the van.
In this world, we don't get to control much. The past, male pattern baldness.
Leggies.
Got one right now. The urge to pop that bubble wrap. But there is one thing we do get to choose every single day. What we eat. Welcome to the Sonic Department of Research and Deliciousment. We have everything you want, didn't know you wanted, and some things you didn't know were possible. Because we believe if you're not having fun, you're not living free. So come on, let's live a little.
Things have been a little quiet around here. We've missed the fun, we've missed the excitement, we've missed the entertainment, we've missed the nightlife. But most of all, we've missed you. We're getting ready. Caesar's Rewards. We can't wait to welcome you back.
Sweet morning dew, one look at you. And it was plain to see you were my destiny. God, you were found. I come from nothing. Our fun is your fun. Welcome to the celebration. We all we got. I'll see that. Don't you leave here to go for happiness. I want you to leave here to show
that. New Orleans don't make a lick of sense to most people. A big city built below sea level that throws logic out the window and beads to strangers. And our chicken is no different. A fast food restaurant selling fried chicken that takes 12 hours to marinate? That makes no sense. But it does make delicious. The best recipe for big flavor ain't about logic. Because you know magic when you see it or when you taste it. We don't make sense. We make chicken.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
New Orleans.
McDonald's. I'm loving it.
All right, back. Welcome back into Braylon's virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here in the building. We're just chillaxing. Just chillaxing. Man, it is a lot going down. Do you hear? Oh my Lord, another one. Oh my God. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of videos to go over tonight, y'all. So please be here from the jump, okay? Please be here from the jump, okay? Because we're going to have a lot to talk about, okay? We're going to be here a minute tonight at 10 p.m. So it should be a very, 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 very good time. So let's see there. So my Lord. Man. 10 more minutes until, well, 9 more minutes now until 8 more minutes now until I cut off my camera here. Then we'll just be chillaxing for a little bit. I'll give y'all the daily motivator on this one, and then we'll head on out. But yeah, man. Like I said, listen, sometimes I'm just as surprised as y'all of the destinations that form. I literally am that surprised. You know, I'm wondering how Kamala Harris is feeling right now. I know she is resting at her 92%. She got her lemonade. She is on the porch and she is watching that nincompoop mentally burn himself alive. Okay? So, listen, it is what it is. Not to mention, too, this comes after the fact that he has a condition that red blood cells can't get to his heart. Oh, Lord. Yeah, a lot going on. Let's see what's going on here. Excuse me. Oh, damn. Wow, that's some news. We might talk about that tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but Friday probably. Wow. We got some content to watch later. Anyway, it's nice to just be in the cut, you know. It's very nice. It's very nice, you know. So, but yes, indeed, just chillaxing here. Welcome in. Glad to have all you here. We're talking about Virgins, season 1, episode 5. So we're almost done. The next episode that I saw was episode 6. Let me see if there's any other episodes coming up. Now, I don't know if they're going to do a reunion or not, but we'll see. Let's see. Okay, so looks like episode 6 is the next episode. So it doesn't look like that there are any more episodes, but of course we'll just have to wait until the preview at the end of that episode. So yeah, we'll see. We shall see here. 5 more minutes until I cut the camera off. Yes, indeed. Wow. Okay, you know what, y'all? Let's read these since we got some time. Hang on. Now, of course, IMDb, the rating is a 5.8 out of 5. Okay. Right here. Odd but interesting, 7 out of 10. There are 4 adults who are all virgins with different backgrounds, but they are looking to change that. Some of the people are kind of annoying and should just see a psychologist. There's one woman who makes a statement that God needs to be able to handle her dominant type A personality, but the word vagina from even medical professional makes her very uncomfortable. Most of the advice she receives from professionals, she responds with, "My culture doesn't allow for such things," which is basically the same as "my parents would not approve." Someone needs to sit her down and says, "Your cultural practices, arranged marriages, which you refuse, that led you to be a 37-year-old virgin. You can either break free from your other cultural traditions, since you broke free from the marriage one, or accept you this yourself, and it's not going to change." There's another woman who has a list of what she wants in a guy, but even if it's requirements of her list, if she rather does not feel the spark when he says hello, she writes Mom. I think she really needs to see a psychologist to explain why that doesn't work, since apparently her parents never did. The other 2 are likable and just never had the confidence to pursue a relationship. I feel this show would be better if they offer assistance in understanding yourself for helping on the ground. So I think the other 2, so that was Somali, and also Somali and Deanne, and then I think Alex and Rhasha. I think that this person is rooting for those 2. So there is their super entertaining spoiler. 9 out of 10, super entertaining spoiler. First of all, I have to say I'm shocked by the amount of 1-star reviews. This might not be breaknecking television, but it's for sure entertaining and educating. I've watched the first 3 episodes so far. I'm happily waiting for the next episodes. I really care about these people. I'm invested in their stories. Maybe a little less about Deanne. I'm not the only one. Thank you, Jesus. I have great fun watching Rhasha explore her sexuality and kinks. I felt horrible for her when her date was mean to her. They really seem to have hit it off in the beginning. I also feel really bad for her and her story. I completely understand why she would have issues with trust and self-image, but it feels great to watch her putting herself out there, experiencing new things. I relate to her completely. Like her, I'm a Black woman, and kink has always been weird and unholy within a lot of Black communities I've been a part of. So watching her, a fully Black woman, explore her sexuality with childlike joy and bliss is amazing and very free. It shows me that I can be as kinky as I want, no matter my race. I hope the best for her. I hope the best for you too. Yes, indeed. Listen, I'm so here for this person's review. I hope the best for her. Same for Alex. I really enjoy watching him on the date with the lady whose name I forgot. It's so adorable seeing genuine connection and seeing such a nervous person actually get some action. It's very entertaining. It's also really saddening watching him struggle with the intense amount of anxiety surrounding sex and relationship. Whenever he tears up, I tear up. I tear up a bit rather, because I can fully understand how he feels. Somali has a very interesting and saddening backstory. I watched her struggle so immensely with just thinking of her touching her own vagina is heartbreaking. I wish nothing but the best for her. I myself already know some things about sex and sex therapy. I wanted to become a sex therapist myself, but never ended up doing so. So that's why the show appeals to me so much, I think. But I think I've learned things I've never heard of. I had no idea that a sexual surrogate was even a thing. Neither did I, child. Now I know it's called the Luring Channel for a reason. Yes, indeed. I love this person's review. But sometimes it's jarring going from Rhasha's joyous adventure straight to Somali's intense sexual therapy, but it makes sense. It grounds the show. Sex isn't all fun and games. There are a lot of stigmas and difficulties surrounding sex. Somali's story does a great job of reminding the viewer that this show isn't just simply here to make jokes at the expense of the people in the show. It's serious, and I'm glad she's getting help. I think it will probably be a difficult journey for her, but I want to see Somali thrive and excel. And now Deanne, I don't have too much to say about her. I hope she gets the Liam Hemsworth she's looking for. I saw the preview of episode 4, and it seems she finally rather finds someone whom is single and she's attracted to. For me, Deanne's story is at least captivating. It doesn't seem like she has a backstory or anything as to why she only cares about physical appearance. It feels a little displaced within the show because everyone has a reason as to why their life has unfolded this way. Her reason is, I guess, just that she is picky. And that is all right. It is well within her right to be picky and want Liam Hemsworth, but doesn't make for an enjoyable watch. While I watch her other parts of it, I was just kind of wishing that I was just watching any of the other 3 parts. But I hope it gets more entertaining and grounded as the season goes on. Long story short, I think this can be a very interesting reality show with a good mix of serious, fun, emotional moments, topics. I can't wait to see more of it. Bro Man Party 3. Very well done in your review. Very, very, very well done. I loved how thorough it was. I loved how much variety was in, but I loved the truth in what you gave. Very nicely done. Harmless fun, 8 out of 10. At first, I thought the premise was a silly one, but then my husband, I watched it. We were instantly hooked. The 4 stars are very different in personality, background, and their hopes for true romance. The differences in what each person is looking for are what makes the show intriguing, but ultimately they all have one thing in common. They feel it's about time they had the ultimate sexual experience. Until now, they've held back for various reasons, and we find out what they are. The variety in their search methods we are shown is fascinating, entertaining too. Speed dating, matchmaker, sex surrogate, and more. Love the show, but I'll admit that at the beginning I only gave it a chance and started watching it because my son was the editor. Oh, yay! That's good. That's very, very good. That's awesome. And I think that's all the reviews there. So congratulations. I loved all the reviews. I think the super entertaining one was the best one. Oh, wait a minute. I skipped one. I'm so sorry. Shout out to Elite Ellie 90. Shout out to Bro Man Party 3. And then, of course, shout out to Cody GD Ellich. So, one more review. Sorry about that there. Let's get to this one. 9 out of 10. Honest take on intimacy. TLC's Virgins tackle a sensitive topic with respect, though it suffers from the typical reality TV overproduction that affects its authenticity. Despite this, the series normalizes that sexual experience exists on a spectrum. Virginity at any age is completely normal, and some people may never choose to have sex, which is equally valid. While the production choices may feel artificial at times, the show provides an important service to older virgin adults and helps society understand that many people share this experience. It creates important conversations around self-acceptance and societal pressure around intimacy. It's refreshing to see media that celebrates diverse human experiences rather than what I'm trying to say. Perpetrating harmful stereotypes. There it is. So, NYC Rider 77, thank you so much for that. Great reviews from IMDb there. Yes, indeed. With that being said, I'm gonna turn on my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, ow, that hurts. Let me try that again. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Hang on. Let me get back to y'all. That was a bit rough. Okay, can I not turn my camera? Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna do this one more time. We done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. There we go. Child, that hurt. Oh my god. What? You're lying. You know, YouTube want to play with you sometimes, man. Okay, that's fine, child. That's just... Hang on a second, y'all. This is not making any sense to me. Give me a moment. I'm just like, now you want to do this? Oh, my Lord. Okay, I got it down. trim out segment. That's fine. We'll trim it out. It's not that big of a deal. Fine. Good damn. See, now they were. Oh my God. So, y'all, give me a moment. So, if y'all are seeing that editing is happening now after the Never Ever Mets is over, now they wanna be petty about it. Like, girl, like, stop. I mean, at least they're giving me the option, but like, it's just like, what's the point of doing after shows? Right? Like, that's not cool. Like, people can break community guidelines and make other channels and this, that, and the third, and use backup channels they're not supposed to be using. God forbid you try to do an after show using content that's available for the public, and you chat. Okay, whatever. It's going through all the edits, y'all, so give it some time, child. Don't make no damn sense. Anyway, it's all good in the neighborhood. Child. It is what it is. Oh, wow. It is so interesting. Looking at my YouTube studio, y'all. It is really interesting. Whoa! Wow. Okay, then. That's very interesting. As the fireworks are going off behind us, y'all. I'm just looking at my other channel. There's some views. Some of them are in the thousands. I'm quite surprised. Well, like I said, I thank everybody at Vote Culture for watching in any capacity. I truly do appreciate it. It means a lot. Believe me, so very interesting. Yeah, that's very interesting. Sorry, y'all. That kind of got me heated. just a little bit. You know, just a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Yes, indeed, y'all. All right, y'all. Let me do this here. We'll hang out here until what? 1 hour 15 minutes. And then we'll make it do what it do with the Daily Motivator. Oh, yeah, that feels nice. That feels good in a stretch. Oh, Lord, okay. Let's see here. Oh, man. Oh, my Lord. Man, it is one thing after another. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Y'all, we're going to have a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about tonight at 10 p.m. y'all. Just be ready. Okay, just be ready. Just be ready. Okay. Oh. But yes, indeed. 2 more minutes, y'all, and then we'll head on out here. Ooh. Like I said, I feel like the country right now is like that Coldplay couple. You know, it's just like, oh, damn. Okay, you caught us. Oh, damn. Like, I feel like that's where we are right now as a country with the president and his supports. It's just like, yeah. So y'all want to talk now? Feel like saying anything now? Oh, wow. Y'all are awesome. 91 views for this morning show. Thank you all so much for that. And yesterday, y'all did y'all thing. You really, really did with Pepsi, Melody, Sheree Rogers, AI, Malcolm, Jamal, Warner, Tyrese, Charmaine, the guy at Xbox. Y'all did that. 66 views and 16 likes. Thank you all so much. Like I said, I've really been enjoying the Nelly and Ashanti shows that we've been doing. Sadly, that's going to be ending here. I know this Friday and Sunday will be the very last 2 episodes for our review shows. So yes, it'll be our after shows. So very, very sad. All right, y'all. As the fireworks, wait for it, are going off behind us, it's time for the Daily Mover. Let's get to it. Make it do what it do, man. Very good show. Very, very good show. All right, let me do this here. It's time for the motivator. Whoopsie. It's a little too small for me. We need it. There we go. That's how we do it. right. A man's best friends are his 10 fingers. I bet call her. Interesting. All right, y'all. It's time for the day motivator for Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025. Sustained effort. You'd like to get rather all your problems solved today, but despite your best intentions and most diligent efforts, that's unlikely to happen. Nonetheless, there's much progress you can make, so use your time, push forward with that progress, do all you can at the highest level you're able to manage. You can successfully address one problem, then another, then go to work on yet another. You can end the day far ahead of where you start. Rather than feeling overwhelmed by the challenges, choose instead to be inspired by the possibilities and opportunities. A great deal of good, effective work is available for you to do. Today, you have the chance to make a difference. That remains true no matter what has happened or where you are or what obstacles you face. So let one of those obstacles get to work, making your way around it and keep going. Discover again and again the power of putting sustained effort behind your own highest intentions, Ralph Mills. I will say, in order to, have a sustained effort, you have to invest purposefully. That's the first thing I'll tell you. Every day that I go live on this channel here with all of you, and every time that, we make shorts and, upload videos, everything is always reflecting of what's happening in the world. And you're not able to be the best at all the time, because there's just sometimes where you're just going to feel the way you're going to feel. But with that being said, it's all about how you navigate that effort that you're giving, right? So the first thing is, in order to have sustained effort, you have to care about what you're investing into. That's the first thing I'll tell you. The second thing I'll tell you after that is, rather than feeling overwhelmed by the challenges, choose instead to be inspired by the possibilities and opportunities. I always say 3 things in my life remain very important to me. Let your mind be present, let your spirit be available, have the soul to be open to what can be. If you can do those 3 things, your life is wide open. And my dad said something to me, I'll never forget. He said, son, the day that you want to stop learning, you're done with life. And the reason why some people rise to PhD levels, and the reason why some people just, graduate to high school level, there's nothing wrong with going to high school and not going to college. Don't ever let anybody tell you anything different, because it's expensive to go to college. You don't need to put yourself in debt. Don't put yourself in debt. But with that being said, the more you learn, the more you grow. The less you learn, the more dead you are in terms of the possibilities that can come your way. That's the second thing I'll tell you. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, discover again and again the power of putting sustained effort behind your own highest intentions. You cannot expect you out of other people. You just can't do it. You just cannot do it. So when you let go of that pressure and you rest in who you are, it makes your world a lot easier to be able to handle. And so with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special, because you are always born a blessed and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself? It's nothing. Chosen, one love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully, by spending time together, we'll be great together. And always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or listen, you are just showcasing that. Honestly, at the end of the day, life is nothing but a cruise. There's some destinations you need to go to. There's some destinations you need to stay on the ship. Make sure the replay is not just right for you. Watch it, not just for you. Let's do it, but if you want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I embrace you. I always remember, receive love, God, give it, receive love, God, give it, receive love, God, give it. Where obstacles you've overcome, what success you have achieved upon this particular day. I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is probably be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, listen. If you feel like stepping out is difficult, look at these 4 people. Well, actually, look at Somali, Rhasha, and Alex. Deanne, she exists. But sincerely, look at this show as a way of, you know what? Maybe I haven't tried all of life yet. And that is a blessing within itself. But also be careful, because there are curses out there that can suck the living soul out of you too. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings known, for me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel love is sending right back to you. If this is your final tour for the evening, good morning, afternoon, good evening, based on your location, always remember we're doing radio, television. Oh yeah, already did all that. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's coming, for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel love is sending right back to you. Like I said, this year, final tour, good night to you. Good morning, afternoon, based on your location. If not, I'll see you back here at 8:30 for 90 Day Fiance Hunt for Love. We have more to talk about with them tonight. And of course, at 10 p.m., get ready for a bonus tour. We got a lot to talk about. Yeah. I'll see you guys at 8:30 and 10 o'clock as well. 4 shows in one day. One love, much love, all love. Bye, everybody. And I feel the love is in the right back to you. Now, bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal, and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because